Hello, hello, hello. What ho? Welcome back to another exciting adventure of Pensamientos de Viejo on Radio Free Anarchy. I'm your host, Travel Mateus. I was just listening to the sultry sound of my own voice, and I was reminded of a step in my explanation about reincarnation that I need to state and then possibly expound if I don't think it's clear enough in the simplicity of the idea. Every night when you go to bed, you die. Okay? Your soul, your psyche, your suke leaves your body and goes into the simulation. That is your innie. You have to know severance. Severance is about human psychology and memory. The persistence of memory is the determination of reality. The persistence of memory is the determination of reality. Every night when you go to bed and you close your eyes, you're simulating death. Okay? So when you wake up in the morning, you are raised from the dead. Because, I thought you were dead. Your eyes were closed. It looked like you were barely breathing. Right? That's why religious texts, that's why sacred scriptures refer to death as, oh, he's just asleep. He'll wake up in the next life. No. That's where we are hornswoggled by the powers that be. When you awaken each morning after you have died the night before, when you awaken, you are putting a you are putting a full stop. You are putting a full stop on your experience in the, what did I call it? Field of dreams. Field of dreams is where you are supposed to decompress yourself. The reason why we lucid dream, the reason why we dream, the reason why our subconscious turns on the simulation of you in your Sims world is so that you can work your Smurf out. You can work your Smurf out. Get your Smurf together and work your Smurf out. How do I do that? I only have one life. No, you don't. You have two. You have two, and the second one is limitless. Limitless, infinite. When you go to sleep, if you have trained yourself to lucid dream as soon as you want to, as soon as that is your wish, as soon as that is your desire, as soon as your innie awakens in the lucidity of its awareness, you have all the time in the world. All the time in the world. Try me. Stay in there as long as you can and work your shit out. So think about this. If you knew that your personal development could be brought to your attention more acutely than anyone ever could because it's your own subconscious experience of that event, so that when you put yourself under and you say, Elizabeth, file number May 19th, 2026, and you can go through the entire file of yesterday in your mind and say, yes, this conversation here with Mother, yes, I'd like to watch this over and over and over and over again until I see, oh, that's where I screwed up. Oh, that's where I screwed up. Oh, that's how I screwed this whole thing up. Oh, I see. And then guess what you do? You remember it when you awaken from death. When you are raised from the dead every day, you should have been developed overnight, at least in one of your exchanges. I hope that makes sense. I'm just going to stop there because I think that's very profound. Think of the hieroglyphs of the Egyptian tombs and walls, or wherever the Smurf they're put. Those are their DVD version, because they couldn't make movies. They couldn't depict their mind's eye, so they had to draw pictures. And they had to create symbols to represent the things that they could determine were reality beyond the physical eye. So they understood that dreams were the arena of judgment. Dreams are the arena of testing. Dreams are the arena of acquisition. Every night when you die, you should go under judgment of yourself. You should go under your own self-scrutiny and evaluate yourself. And if there is need for remedy, then remedy the malady. But that is why we dream. That is why we dream. Once you get that into your head and you want to frolic and ride the whims of your mind, then go ahead and do that. But I think the first thing that you need to realize is, with great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, you can go into your lucid dream and have sex with Scarlett Johansson or whomever you want, Anagon. Or you could develop yourself and improve your life overnight. That's what this means. That's what this is. That is what reincarnation truly is. Any questions?